Hey, what's up fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie and thank you for stopping by my channel. This is the 9th haul of the year. It is the 24th week of 2015 and it's Friday. And I missed my Tuesday's toy haul by a few days. I had a few of these, but I actually went out today, Friday. And I was able to go to a couple more Walmarts because they're just kind of like on the way, you know. You know how all of us, we do those patterns where we know where to hit. So I hit, Route 1, I hit Walmart, then I hit Target, and then I hit another Target that's closer to home. But anyway, yeah, so as you can see here in front of you, it's not a per se Hot Wheel, but it is a Mattel's Hot Wheel. This is from the Star Wars line. There's 5 of these bad boys out. Actually, let me just kind of show you the back of the package here. As you can see there, so hopefully it'll focus. You have the Ghost from the new show that's on TV right now, which is pretty kick-ass. You have an old school Y-Wing fighter, Snow Speeder, and the Slave One. Believe it or not, I love Boba Fett, but I've never liked this ship. I mean, it's okay. I can tolerate it, and I've owned it quite a few times in different scales, but it's not honestly my cup of tea. It's just weird. And it's it's fine. A lot of people love it, but it's just not mine. Now here, this one here in front of you is, to me, one of the greatest ships in sci-fi TV. I just think it's awesome looking. So obviously that's my one in package, and I did open one already. I did pick them both. Actually, I picked one up at Toys R Us and then one at Walmart, and they were $4.99, I believe. So they did a pretty good job. It's I was kind of messing with it at first. The dish was really hard, but it does turn, which is pretty cool. Is for a lot of you guys that remember, obviously in Return of the Jedi it broke, so it's cool that they're giving us this version. But on the new movie, if you look at the dish, it's a lot more modernized, and I believe it's even smaller. So that'll be pretty interesting to see what the new toys look like with the new dish. So that'll be kind of weird after so many years. This is actually die cast. You can definitely feel it. It's a kind of soft die cast, believe it or not. I know that's kind of oxymoron, but it really is. And then the bottom is actually plastic, so it's not 100% die cast, unfortunately. I think they did a real good job with the stand, very well executed. It's kind of square, so you can kind of, let's see, is that the only way? Yeah, I think that's the only way you can do it. Oh, actually that's interesting. Yeah, I guess because it's meant for you to put in your finger so you can fly. Obviously I have a huge finger, so it's not gonna happen, but it acts as a stand, so you can make believe it's flying. Or obviously, in my case, it's just gonna go like that on a shelf, and it's nice because it's a nice transparent, so that's pretty cool. So enough of the Falcon, let's get to the actual die-cast vehicles. Cool. And I will be doing some openings too, so this video will be a little bit long. So actually we'll start off with Matchbox, because I haven't done Matchbox in a while. I have a beautiful M1 here, which is pretty sweet. And I actually get to crack it open because I have not opened the two that I have. I have the orange version and this one here. Now this is actually somewhat old. This came out a while ago, but I hadn't opened one yet. So very, very nice. I like this car a lot. It's a really nice blue. Matchbox does a really good job with the side mirrors. You even got the starter antenna there, or for your Sirius XM, it all does it all together now. You got your handles, obviously the gas panel, the fuel panel I should say. So it's really nice, and obviously they always take care of the Europeans. They give them the actual Tampo headlights. There's the plate, BMW M1. Same thing with the rears. Very nice. And this was from 2013, so yes, it was last year. Very, very nice. And I gotta say, for some reason the Matchbox rims would look really cool on certain vehicles. I like to actually see a couple of these on some Hot Wheels, believe it or not. I haven't done any swapping yet, but that's an idea that I've had, just to kind of see, kind of like just make it really different. Alright, next is the Jungle Crawler. Now originally my first and only one that I have gotten of this was the Jurassic Park version, which is pretty sweet. I wish I could show it to you, but I already put it away. But yeah, I like this vehicle so much that I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I only really do this with Matchbox lately. I have a couple of like military type vehicles that I just like a lot, and I just have to get a few of. instance would be the Sahara Sweeper, the other Sahara, whatever the heck it's called. A couple weeks ago, I picked up the Subaru WRX police car. I guess if it's military or kind of police-wise, I like to get a few. And my magic number seems to be anywhere between 3 and 5. It just depends if they're available. But this is sweet. I like this a lot. The Jungle Crawler. And eventually, I would open every single one of these and have them displayed somewhere. This is nice. I like this a lot. I look at this and I think of old episodes of Wonder Woman, which is kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. See, something that Hot Wheels don't do either. And again, I love Hot Wheels more than Matchbox, so again, I'm not hating on Hot Wheels, but you know, Matchbox just don't have that. I'm sorry, the Hot Wheels don't have the suspension on some of the vehicles. This is pretty cool. So yeah, this is nice. So yeah, so I grabbed 5 of these. Next, another iconic old school vehicle. This is the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40. Now this vehicle was redone a while ago. I hate the new version, to be honest with you. I test drove one a few years ago when I used to work for Acura Peabody, when I used to sell Acuras. And yeah, I just hated it. I mean, I know it's meant to be a somewhat kind of a waterproof vehicle, but it's so plasticky inside. I really hated it. So I've never seen one of these. I've seen this in real life, but I've never been in one. But I just like the look of it, of the original one, a lot more. I was only able to find 3 of them. If I can find another 2, I'll probably grab them. Which one am I gonna open? Does it really matter? Nah, it doesn't matter right now. We'll open that one. Put these guys to the side. So yeah, this is very nice too. See if it has that bounce. Yes, it does. So there's the back of it there. Nice detail. Cool color. Hope to make some other colors of it. Toyota. I actually sold my Acura a couple weeks ago. I am now a owner of a Toyota vehicle now. I actually picked up one of those Corollas. Never thought in a million years that I would ever buy another Toyota again. But it was Memorial Day weekend. I went to a couple places. Some of the interest rates were kind of high. It's not where I wanted. I wanted like a 4 point something. People kept quoting me 708 because my credit's a little bit shaky. But yeah, I bought the S Plus model, 6-speed manual. So you know, I figure if I have to buy a family car, make it a little fun. It's about the manual. So, but yeah, this is pretty sweet. Toyota. So I was only able to grab 2 of these, and this is the most I would want anyway. So I picked up the F40, very, very sweet, and we'll crack this one open. And I promise I'll make the Hot Wheels a little bit shorter than this. I just don't really ever open that many Matchboxes, so I figure I have fun with some Matchboxes, and then I'll just I'll wing the Hot Wheels a little bit faster. I won't have that many to open there. But yeah, the F40, super, super classic. I think I have an F40 in my collection from Matchbox somewhere. I think, unless it's one of the just Ford GTs. So that could be it. I don't like that there, though. That GT40 is not necessary there. It's already iconic enough. It doesn't need to have that there. But anyway, and the tires are pretty ugly. These are some of the wackiest ones that they could have done. But there you go. And last but not least, because now I finally get to open my first one, I have like 4 of these put away. So the Sahara Survivor. This was the other Sahara vehicle that I was thinking about. That's also part of the Jurassic Park pack. So this is pretty sweet. And I have quite a few of these now. I think this is 5 or 6, I believe. So it's all plastic on top, die cast in the bottom. Very nice. I like it. I'm very happy with these. Alright. Now, with some Hot Wheels again. We started with Hot Wheels. Went into Matchbox. It's all Mattel, though. So I found one of these. Some people making a big deal out of it. I think it's honestly common. It's not a treasure hunt. It's that team that was introduced to us, like, what, 5-6 months ago? It's the 4 kids there, teenagers, whatever. They originally came individually packed. And now just these versions, just instead, they seem to be the exact same colors. They just added those tampos there. So there you go. So nothing crazy. And then obviously there's a new mystery driver. I've never seen the cartoon, don't really care for it either, so but if anybody has information on this, definitely put it in the comments. So there you go. So found the supposed treasure hunt box. So I'm sure we'll see more in the stores. I don't think this is really that big of a deal, but we'll see. Maybe I just got lucky too, I don't know. Alrighty. Hot Wheels cool ones, man. That stupid the 240Z, or Z as we call it here, is so super hard to find. And the Bluebird, forget about it. The 510, it's just not happening either. But yeah, I found the Brat here. There was a couple. I almost thought of grabbing a second one. I was like, you know what? These things are $4 a pop. Whatever. I just get the one, and I'm not that huge of a fan. But Subaru is cool though. So there you go. Found a couple more of the Combat Medics, and I did open one, and I forgot to pull it out. But interesting note, since I'm not going to stop the video just to find the stupid truck, the original version of this, I remember now, I believe the doors opened. I'm like 99% sure that the doors opened in the back. And obviously it was 100% die cast. So that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously times have changed, they have to save money, so they just put one big piece of plastic there that you can't try to remove unless you want to cut it or something. But I believe it's part of the inside chassis where the chairs are and stuff, or not the chassis but the mold. And another question for those of you guys that have probably been doing this just as long as me, I tried to do some research. What kind of vehicle is this? Was this an original Hot Wheels creation from El Segundo, or is this supposed to be like a Ford or a Chevy? Obviously it doesn't really say, but if anybody knows, if you can let me know, that'd be kind of cool. But there you go. So I grabbed a couple of those. I grabbed this for my daughter, Highway Hauler 2. I'm not a huge fan, but I know she likes the big cars and she likes a lot of color and stuff, so I grabbed that for her. And yes, little girls can play with Hot Wheels too. I picked her up also a couple more of these guys. I think she has every single color that's been out so far, and I believe this is actually even a repeat, but she likes them so much that I don't mind getting her a couple of the same colors here and there. So this is the Night Dragon, or the Night Dragon. So I know that's an original for her, so this will be like her fourth one, I think. And that's a repeat, but anyway. Very not elude, but something that I think when I went and grabbed these from Target yesterday, or the day before, I should say, really it was Wednesday. Yeah, somebody in Target had just this single one, and that was really nice of that person. They probably just had opened up a new case, they grabbed everything they wanted, but they left one of each. But then today I was able to find two more at Kmart, because I actually also went to Kmart. I know I didn't say that in the beginning of the video, but I went to Kmart also, and I was able to find these two. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. I'm very sorry. This was the second Target that I got these, but it doesn't matter, whatever, right? So I know people are customizing these like crazy, like my man, Mr. Hot Wheels 1978. He's done quite a few, and they're very, very nice. Check out his channel, very nice guy. I met him a few weeks ago in Salem, New Hampshire. But yeah, he does some really nice customs now too. He's getting really, really good. But yeah, this is the Bluebird 510 wagon. Pretty nice vehicle. But that was nice of the first guy at Target to leave one. That's really nice. Not too many people do that stuff. And then that same shopper, and I can tell it was that one guy because as I walked in, I saw a guy buying Hot Wheels, and I'm like, oh crap, so I kind of started sprinting to the aisle, like a lot of us do. And I'm like, yeah, at least he left one of each, so that's pretty cool. He left the Batmobile from the Arkham Knight Batmobile, so that's my first one ever. So I will never be opening this unless I find more, hopefully in some later packages. And I also found the regular Michael Keaton 1989 Batmobile in this awesome glossy black, which is pretty sexy. And again, this is my only one also. So these will be put away as is. Grab myself an 8 crate. I believe this is the Super Treasure Hunt. So I figured let me grab a regular version in case I do get lucky enough to find the Super. So I can have both of them. Not a huge fan of it, but you know, it's alright. found my first Volkswagen Caddy. Pretty cool. I like Volkswagens, but I don't see the hoopla in this. A lot of people go really crazy over this. Went to Kmart, so that was where I was gonna leave off with my story. I actually went to Kmart. I'm going through their, you know, the pegs, and I find one of these. But this is all I find that I want to get. So I was like, really? Do I really want to go to the register and swipe my card for $1.09? Because at Kmart they're a little bit more expensive. Normally I get all my Hot Wheels for 97 cents. But I'm like, really? Do I want to go to... I actually left it behind. I was like, I'm not waiting in line. Just, you know, just to play for that. I didn't have cash on me. Just my swipe card. So I was like, yeah, forget it. So anyway, going back to Target, found another Lamborghini Huracan. I do have the green version. I meant to pick up the yellow one last time, and I usually never get multiple colors of the same vehicle when it comes to some of these exotics. If it's Ferrari, yes, but if it's Lamborghini, I really don't care. But I kind of like this vehicle a lot. I think it's really cool. So I figured, you know what, let me just grab the yellow one too. Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. This is an oldie. I don't know from what exact year because I didn't do my research, but you can tell with the frog lamps and stuff like that. So that's definitely an oldie. All the new modern ones kind of look like this now. This is your 911 GT3 RS, and this is just another colorway, I believe. I don't think I have this. I think I have it in a different color, but who knows. So that's pretty cool. And again, Porsche is another brand that I usually only get one casting. Multiples come on, I really don't care. Another brand that, you know, I have a lot of respect for, but I don't go crazy every time I see them. But I figured, you know, I saw them in the same peg, and I'm like, oh, it's the same car but different colors. I didn't have any of these 68 Copa Camaros. Well, actually, I may have one. So I said, you know what? Let me grab this green and purple. Purple's pretty cool, Decepticon purple, and then the green has gotten really popular for some reason. A lot of people loving green in the past year or two. So. But yeah, I think I also like it, obviously, so that's why I grabbed it. 65 Ford Ranchero, love it. It's really, really cool. Doesn't say new, unless this is an international. No, it's actually an American release, so I guess this must have been done before. Focus, focus, focus. There you go. So yeah, it's not an international, it's a North American release. So, yeah, I've never seen it in another color, but maybe I just missed it. So, there you go. Grabbed another one of these Honda Racers so I can open one. But now, you know, obviously unfortunately, I have to check the packaging first so I can know which one I'm going to open. But that's really cool. There's the H there for Honda. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, 1968 Shelby GT 500, and this very, very nice blue. Sorry for the light. And we will crack one open, and it doesn't really matter. I don't know why lately I started buying two of each on Mustangs. I only ever used to buy one. I love Mustangs, and I have over 170 of them now. I'll probably have to do like a fourth video sometime in this year before it ends, because I keep updating them. But yeah, lately I don't know why I've been buying two of them. So, but yeah, this is pretty nice. The tampos are pretty cool. So you can see the GT 500 there, I hope. Or maybe the light is not helping. Let me see. There we go. So sorry about that. See, sometimes you need the light, sometimes you don't. Maybe that's too bright actually. So that's pretty sweet. And then GT 500 there. You got the Hot Wheels tamp on that one side, and on that side too. And again, it's a American car, so unfortunately there's no tampo love. They only reserve that for the Europeans, and some of the Japanese cars get either in the front or the back. So, but we at least, you know, we get the stripe. So, and it's a 2012 release originally. So, but yeah, there you go. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Check out my listing of some of my favorite YouTubers down there. You can check it out in the kind of like near the comments area, and you'll see the links and stuff like that. You can check out some of the stores that I shop in. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and you guys take care. Peace. Later. See you next time.